Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh,
Ding dong.
I forgot to turn off the little married life from our prior podcast that we did this weekend.
Well, my lipstick is really dark.
Told you. What's it match?
Nothing. Doesn't match.
Fairly certain it
It
matches
doesn't.
your nipples.
It doesn't. My nipples are not purple, weirdo.
Okay, so
Yeah, weirdo.
but that's what they say. That's how you get
Well,
a good. I
don't
read
know
it
where you
in
read
a
that.
Vogue.
What were
some
you doing
point.
reading a Vogue?
I was like 13.
Oh, so you could totally be making this
I was
shit
probably
up.
jerking off to a Vogue at 13 years old.
Where'd you really see this? Did
No
you really?
idea. I think I saw it on the internet. Facebook, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
What's up, Bill? How you doing, man? Lloyd,
Shouldn't believe everything
Logan.
you read.
What's going on?
Hello, gents.
Bill
Happy
was
Wednesday.
out doing some boxing earlier. 1, 2, 3.
Audio
Uppercut.
is on fleek. Sweet.
Audio's on.
Good
Oh,
job.
is that a? That's a thing. That's a
That's a
term.
word.
That's a word.
That means
A
like
point.
fuck yeah, brother.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Friday.
Ouch. That was my knee.
It's
Did
only
you hear it?
Wednesday.
I think you did it at the same time you popped
It
your.
feels like a Friday to me.
Because it is my Friday.
That's right. It is. Totally forgot about that. Beth is going to Phoenix
Tomorrow.
morning.
Yes.
Let's get into that in a minute. But first, welcome to Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and that is
I think I'm Beth.
Think You're Beth. Fairly certain.
Pretty sure.
We're going to have a sit-in on Friday.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know yet.
So you may have a. You may or may
It may
not.
be just me. We're not sure at this point. So,
Crackers,
Craigers, what's
GD,
happening? GD,
hello,
what's going on?
Beautiful people.
Hope you guys are having a good night. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to Beth. Beth doesn't have her normal. Cheers, Beth. Beth doesn't have her normal
I totally
Diet
spaced
Coke
that.
because she drank it.
I don't know. I just. Oh, it looked so good. I opened it while I was getting ready for getting stuff together for the trip and the show, and I took that last sip and I was like, oh shit, I drank my Diet Coke.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, Greg is alive. We're gonna get into that. That's why I named the show "How to Ruin a Podcast," and it really should be named "How to Ruin a Podcast in the Last 2 Minutes"
Yes.
of a show. It's all good though. But we made up real quick, so we'll get
No,
into
I don't
that.
stay mad.
No.
Just ignore you for a little while.
Yeah.
Then I have a few drinks and I'm not mad anymore.
Yeah. I was a bit of an ass the whole night though.
Oh.
We'll talk about that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So check us out on Facebook, the bar on the Bar is Open on Facebook, on YouTube, on Spotify, iTunes, and Amazon. And if you're so inclined and you have a Podbean account, which virtually nobody does, go out and check us out there. But also, if you don't mind, give us a little love and write a quick review on iTunes. I don't know what it's gonna do. Who knows? Like, just type something in there and be like, I love wieners. And then 5 stars. And we're good.
There you go.
Just leave it at that, right?
Could
Siobhan, what's happening?
Did you read it? Clubhouse's recording features coming near the end of the month to keep you updated on the collab.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely, man. I've been absolutely slammed. Work after
Yeah, you
work.
had to come home last night or Monday night? After
Monday night, came
night,
home,
after
ran
the
to the gym
gym.
real quick, came home, worked some more.
ate dinner, and then went back upstairs
right.
at 9
Forgot I ate dinner.
to work. I was
Yep.
like, wait, what?
Yeah,
What?
it's been like that for the past few days, yeah. But that's just kind of, I don't know.
And you have an early
Kinda-
morning meeting
And I've
tomorrow.
got an 8:30 in the morning. Not that for some people 8:30 in the morning is
Well, but
not
you go to bed
early.
at 2:00 in the morning.
Right. For me, 8:30 in the morning is like, it might as well be dark out.
No, it's not that bad. It's only
No,
an
for
hour.
me.
It's only an hour earlier than you normally get
I'm
up.
just
Well,
telling
but
you.
you're gonna have to get up probably by like 8:10.
Yeah. So anyway, just, hey, woe is me.
Wah,
Woe is me.
wah.
It's all good. So,
So here's the crazy thing: allergies are really bad. Mold
DJ, what's happening?
is one of the bad things I'm allergic to, and mold is really high here right now. So I'm coughing, sneezing, clearing my throat, having to use my inhaler and shit.
You know what's funny?
I'm going on a plane. People are gonna freak the fuck out.
You know what's
That's
funny?
what's funny.
Because I was just watching, it was a pre-recorded Drinking Bros
Right.
episode.
Okay.
And Dan's clearing his throat constantly. Right? And somebody's
he's
like,
got
quit
this-
clearing your throat. And it's like, no, you can't.
Nope.
We have Texas everything here.
Unless you want to drown.
Mold is like through the roof.
Yeah.
All
The
Oaks,
oaks.
the
highs.
shit is off the charts right now.
I haven't looked at it today. I looked at it yesterday and it was still fairly high. But it's early. I feel like this year. Like normally, I don't start feeling like this till November time frame.
Yeah, I think we had a bit of rain,
Bunch of rain,
and
I
then
think, has
like a
really.
shit ton of rain, and then it dried out, and that's when like everything blooms, and
Yeah.
then it dries, and then everything falls. So, whatever. So I want to just showcase this meme I have up real quick, and it's the "Let's Go Brandon" meme.
Oh, we missed the ISS flyover. I don't know what that is.
International Space Station.
I guess it flew over at 8:26.
Yeah, I don't care. So the "Let's Go Brandon" meme
Yes,
explained as crowd chant blunder goes viral. So it's entertaining at the very least, right? There's me clearing my throat. And Javon, don't worry about it, dude. You thought you were doing something right, so it's all good. A viral meme involves NASCAR driver Brandon Brown, a hilarious crowd chant, and it's the "fuck Joe Biden" chant going on in the background, right? And you can, there's no like, it is what it is, right? It's definitely that. So a viral meme involves NASCAR Brandon Brown, a hilarious chant, and an NBC reporter's dodgy hearing, so to speak. She was covering for it, but nonetheless, this kid, Brandon Brown, won his first ever NASCAR Xfinity Series race, and took top spot, whatever. But in the background, you can absolutely hear it, like "fuck Joe Biden."
F Joe Biden. And what
right?
were they trying? What did
So
the
she
NBC
goes. So
reporter say?
the reporter goes, "Oh, you can hear him cheering. Let's go, Brandon." Dun, 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 dun.
Nice try,
Let's
lady.
go, Brandon. Anyway, it's
But
just
clearly everybody could
so
hear.
it's
And
turned. It's gone absolutely viral.
did they
right?
mute them or did it
No,
just keep going?
because
The
it was a
whole
live interview, and
So awesome.
yeah. So anyway, I just think it's funny.
Allergies are so bad they don't even have them on here today.
Welcome to Texas.
Welcome to Texas. And it gives me like that super deep,
Raspy,
Raspy.
sexy voice.
I don't know if it's sexy. It's definitely deep though.
It's gonna sound like back on recording. It's gonna sound like me, or
Let's hope not. I mean, I might give you a good run for your money
there
tonight.
you go, Monica. She said the exact same thing. Let's
What?
go, Brandon.
Oh, Monica.
King.
Oh.
She's out on
Hi,
Facebook. Hey,
Monica.
how you doing?
We need to go make a trip out to see them.
I
I
know.
want to see their new house and the lake that's behind it, or the river, or the creek, or whatever you
They have a
call
creek.
it.
They have a river that runs through it.
A river that runs through it.
Literally, their property. So,
Now it's cold there though, right? Like it's going to be cold there now. Like
cheers. Yeah, absolutely. GG. Cheers to everybody that's joining
Cheers.
in on a Wednesday night, guys. So,
AKA Beth's Friday.
Beth will be off of the show. She won't be on the show on Friday. I'll still have a show.
You will.
Who the fuck knows how that's going to go? I have set up the Wi-Fi, like the connection from my Rodecaster to test out. Maybe we'll test it out at the end of the
To do
show in
what?
case I fuck everything up.
To do what?
Where you'll call in.
Oh,
We'll mute your mic. We'll have you call in and see if the fucking thing still works. I have no idea.
okay. I don't know where I'll be, but yeah.
You're going to be sitting right there.
No, I'm not. I'm
No,
gonna be in Phoenix.
Just a test. That way, what we can do is I can have other
Oh,
folks
people
call
call
in
in.
and be on the show. So I'm not here just being a loser.
Thumb up your butt.
That's weird. I don't know. You see the fucking scary monster in the corner?
Isn't he supposed to be on so that when you move in front of him, he goes "Ah," or something?
Yeah,
He does
but I
something.
think his battery connection's corroded. We've had him
Oh,
for multiple
you didn't take him
years.
out.
No.
Oh,
Well, I took him out a long time ago.
oh.
Anyway, let's get into this. So, how to ruin a perfectly good podcast. So, I'm gonna flashback to Friday. Flashback Friday. And really, this is like the guide to ruin a podcast. It's
Yeah.
not.
You
is
were ornery AF on Friday, and you were just like, anytime you could snap at somebody, you were like, "Da, da, da," and I was like, who the fuck dropped mean juice in your drinks all night long? You were
Sorry. So, have you ever pissed off your co-host while live on the show? 4 easy ways to do it. Add booze.
well, I mean,
Simple enough, right?
That's not normally a problem. Like we always have booze
I'm
on
just
Fridays.
saying. I think it probably
What whiskey did we drink? Maybe we shouldn't let you drink that whiskey again.
We're gonna blame it on the whiskey.
We're gonna blame it on
Fuck
the
yes.
whiskey.
It's not even my fault.
It's not.
That's called passive aggressiveness.
That's called a wonderful wife finding it out for you. That's what
Right?
that's called.
So it wasn't my fault at all. I'm not taking any fucking ownership
Responsibility.
or responsibility. So it's preferably whiskey or beer. This is how you do it. Like drink a bunch of whiskey. I didn't even have a bunch of whiskey. I had the whiskey on the show, but I had a bunch of beers.
Yes.
Like getting
Well,
ready.
you had a bunch of beers. Like you got out of work a little early that day and started having a bunch of beers earlier than you usually do. I'm gonna make a suggestion and tell you not to do that on Friday in case you have to do this show
Just
by yourself.
thinking. Yeah, it's probably
You need to
not-
have your shit
Well, I got to,
together.
and on this Friday, I'm going to donate blood. So
Oh, you have to eat.
I have to make sure, yeah.
have to
So
eat,
I'll probably
otherwise you'll fall
stop
down
at
on your
like
face.
Applebee's or Chili's and have a burger and a beer.
I knew you were gonna say beer.
Well,
Hey, I have made it so that I'm going to on Friday. I will be getting. It's Steph's birthday. We have a birthday tradition: petties and pizza. So while you're getting your Applebee's, I'll be getting humble pie.
I'm not a big fan of that
I
humble
am.
pie anymore.
Humble pie.
Remember
and
humble pie
sangria.
changed the
It's
ownership?
okay, I'm still going to humble pie
Anyway,
and sangria,
I hear you.
followed by a pedicure.
Disregard everything they're saying. They'll love that.
Oh,
Rule
yes.
number 2.
Yes, just
Booze it up.
blow- Yeah,
Just fucking ignore everything they say. This is for any co-host. So if it's your wife, your friend, or anybody.
I should be writing this down so I could do it. To
No,
you
they're in your
sometime.
notes.
Oh.
It's in your notes. Literally, I wrote these in the notes. So you have a hard copy of
Payback's hell.
it. Pay no attention to the fact that they've clearly explained their intentions and throw all that shit out the window. Remember, it all kind of started with, those aren't fucking scary movies.
Yeah,
You're like,
I know.
yeah, no shit. I said they were going to be Halloween movies.
movies.
So we've corrected the end of the show towards the end of this show to make sure that there's some scary movies, but there's also
I'm still going to look at the top Halloween movies, but I will honor you by showing you the top 4
Horror.
Halloween movies.
Scary
Halloween
fucking
horror
movies.
Yes.
because otherwise it's just not a Halloween.
Some of them
movie.
still I'm looking through and I'm like,
Me too. Same thing. I did the same thing, and then end the show immediately.
oh, dude, you're because I almost got up and walked. Like I was like, murder him on camera.
You're like,
or
I'm not
just
fucking saying.
murder him on camera or just get up and leave. And then you were like, okay, we're gonna end the show. I was like, okay, we just got out of that pickle. I'm not gonna murder him.
But nonetheless,
Yeah.
it was all good.
Memories.
Memories, live for everybody. It was fun.
You did on Saturday. You woke up. You were like, wow, I was
Fucked
kind of an
up.
asshole last night.
So then after that, I proceeded to. We had a good time. We had people waiting downstairs
Yeah, we went and
for
hung
us
out.
and stuff like that. So I think I was kind of
You-
like I'm fucking over this
you proceeded to be snippy
with some very close friends
with
of
some
mine.
very close friends.
So
I was like,
I think I was just I was in rare
you
form.
were menopause.
I was
again.
menopause.
Again, you're showing all these things that tell me that you're going through menopause.
It's just how it goes, right? And but the thing is, it's like so on Saturday. So we're doing this thing called. If you caught the beginning of the show, I forgot to.
Oh, DJ said, just to go back, there are at least 4 companies making Let's Go Brandon shirts. Hilarious.
Dude, I googled it. There's a fucking million companies making Let's Go Brandon shirts, dude. It's all over. There's jerseys. There's everything. So, but ultimately, like, of course, I apologize to you. Like,
You did.
almost immediately,
You
I was
did.
like,
And
I'm
you did.
sorry. That was a dick move,
Well,
right?
because you actually
I
woke
can-
up super early on Saturday because you couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
And so you were up at like I think
6:30,
I think you got
something
like
like that.
3-4 hours of sleep that night. And you were like, "Do you want tacos? Do you want?" And I was like, "I like."
Took
a
care of
Starbucks.
my wife.
I would like a Starbucks frappuccino and a carne asada and a bean and cheese. And
Done.
Wake me up when you're back. You're like, all right, it'll be a little while. So yeah, proceeded to wake.
I
up
knew
at
I was in the
9:45.
doghouse, but I wasn't in the doghouse like overnight by no means,
No.
right? Like we went up, we talked real quick after the show.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of one of the things that we're really good about is we talk like if something goes sideways and I fuck up, I can admit it pretty quick. So we're doing this show and we're kind of stockpiling some shows. We're at 6 episodes right now, and they're just like 20-30 minute little shows.
Right.
It's called Married Life, right?
Right.
And so we're gonna get like 10 or 12 in the can, so
In
to
the
speak.
hopper.
Yeah, and then we're gonna drop them all at once. But that made me think. And on Saturday we did 2,
Right.
and one of them was like dealing with like
How
your
do you put up with your
dumbass
spouse?
spouse sometimes. And
Yeah.
generally speaking, I'm
How
the
do you
dumbass
survive
spouse.
marriage, basically?
Yeah, right. And like being honest with each other. So those will be coming probably another month or so. The pace we go,
Well,
it's kind
that
of
and
a
we're
little
so
bit of a
busy
slow
the
thing.
next few weekends. So
Yeah, Jessica, what's going on? Hope you're good. Yep. So Jessica, I was just getting a recap on my Friday night bullshit, but nonetheless. So anyway, yeah, there's no ill feelings or anything like that. But
Crackers.
I did eat.
Use your words.
I felt worse about like
The other person.
one of my
Yeah,
best
and
friends, and I
so
was
you
like,
should, because I was like, dick move, dude. You better
dick
fix
move.
this.
Yeah, and I did. It was just a Friday night. I think I was
You're
just like having a
ornery.
Friday night.
You literally are going through menopause. You're going
Menopause.
through the change,
So,
and so
it's
your
all
mood
good.
swings are like this.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Craig said, so the way to get out of what key to getting out of Beth's doghouse? Tacos. Got it.
Tacos and a
Tacos.
mocha almond milk, a
Mocha-
grande almond milk,
Mocha
mocha frap
with
with
whip.
whip. Gotta have the fucking whip. Still gotta get some calories. So.
Well, no, I just don't drink very much dairy anymore.
No, yeah, that fucks you all.
Well, I didn't used to, and then I did some crazy healthy thing and started doing almond milk, and was like,
And now you
need to
like
have
it.
regular
Yeah, and I
milk again.
can't stand almond milk.
I get like the vanilla one, and I put it with my cereal, and I don't need sugar in my cereal.
Exactly. And Gigi said,
Oh,
I
so I
can't
can't
even remember what
remember.
happened on Friday
Remember
night's
he
podcast.
like totally dissed my feel good about the 11-year-old little boy.
Oh no, I fucked up. I'm not
crying
saying.
because he like
You posted it.
I did.
Yeah, you
His
reposted
best
it.
friend surprised him, and Greg was like, "That's well, I can't
Well,
even
because
remember."
he was 12 years old. And I'm
He's
like, grow the fuck
11.
up.
He just started. It was very traumatic for him, bitch. Don't
Like,
start
grow
again.
the fuck up,
Don't
man.
start again.
It's like, you know what I went through at that age?
Step away.
Jesus Christ.
Step away.
have any
and
friends?
Go around it. Step away and go around it.
Take the
Lamontagne.
long run.
Yeah.
I'm like, look,
Nope.
we've all gone through some shit, kid.
Don't start again, because it was a very sweet moment that you ruined.
Bitcoin. Have you ever seen an actual Bitcoin? Like a physical Bitcoin. So
Here's
think
the
of like
thing,
a
I didn't
challenge
think
coin. I
Bitcoin
don't have
could
any
be
challenge.
physical. I thought it was they're all downstairs at my desk.
Yeah.
I thought Bitcoin, the whole purpose of it was that it was
It's virtual. But it originally started out with like an actual coin. There were 6 of them.
Why only 6?
Minted. I don't know. I don't think anybody knows.
Nobody thought it was going to take off. So they were like,
yeah,
let's
and
only
it,
just
it
do
was
6.
years ago. So let me bring this story up here real quick. So
They
Bitcoin.
look like casino chips.
Yeah, but it's a
Don't
coin. And they're
confuse that with
gold.
a casino chip.
And they're
because then you're
gold.
out.
Could you imagine losing this
No,
motherfucker?
that's what don't confuse it with a chip.
Owner
You're
comes
screwed.
forward with a physical Bitcoin. So this one Bitcoin is worth 1,000 shares, so to speak.
Okay.
1,000 Bitcoins.
At $53K a share,
At
right?
$54,000 a share. Bitcoin prices are jumping again. They're up. I think they just hit 54 yesterday, something like that, for a minute. 6 physical Bitcoins issued years ago, and each worth 1,000 Bitcoins, are now valued at $54 million.
I just did the math. I was like,
Isn't that crazy? So
how much
here's,
were they when they started out?
I don't know the answer to like when
Where they started?
they started, and I definitely didn't know about them. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows about Bitcoin, like or Dogecoins or whatever.
I've heard about Bitcoins for forever.
Well, I know, but I don't know. Yeah, like 10, maybe 8 years or something like that,
Somewhere around there.
right? But we didn't invest in them.
We should have.
Excuse me. Back then, we invested in them
Well,
a couple
everybody
years
thought it was a
ago and
joke.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Everybody was like, that shit's not. I mean,
So
'cause that
this
was the big thing, was what happens if you invest it and it tanks? Well, you just got that money.
But back then, it was like pennies.
Yes, it was.
Right? Or tenths of pennies or hundreds of pennies kind of thing, right? So you throw in $100 or $1,000 into something 20 years ago or
Yeah, and
15
you got
years
it for
ago. or whatever.
nothing, and now
Right.
you're a gazillionaire.
So here's the story on how this fella,
can't that
who's
happen to me?
staying anonymous for now, stumbled on this coin way back in 2011 when Bitcoin was in its infancy. Word is the dude was considering buying either one gold 1,000 Bitcoin, 1,000 BTC coin, Bitcoin coin,
Right.
or 2 actual gold bars.
Okay. I think he got a lot more for his money.
Are you fucking kidding me? So with each purchase running nearly the same price at the time, around $4,000 to $5,000, he opted for the former, throwing
Not bad for
down
$5,000.
$4,905 on the mysterious BTC coin. which has come
Say it again.
BTC.
You know how much?
4,905. So it is literally a gold coin, but it's just a print. It looks about the size of a Fuck it, do it, hit it. Just get that Shiba Inu. It actually is
Shiba Inu.
It's a coin.
Maybe you should buy some.
Fuck right. Fuck it. More people do it. So until a couple years later, when he heard Bitcoin was valued at $1,000 a pop, even then he had $54,000. Right. So he raced back to his desk and said, whipped it out. Because he had it in his desk. He just had this coin in his desk.
Oh, that's crazy. You might want to put that in a safe now.
Right. So now.
So how does he can't spend it though, right? Like he would have to.
Somebody would buy it from him.
Somebody with a lot of money.
$54 million. Right.
Could they wager with him and be like, I'll give you 40.
Dude, I'd be like, yep, take 45,000 or 45 million or whatever. But I don't think I would.
$54 million. Give me for $54 million.
Because it is like cash at this point. Well, I mean, theoretic cash.
It is.
It's not really cash.
It's digital
so
cash.
The guy figured he'd come.
Technically, isn't all our money digital cash?
Yeah, I have a $20 bill in my pocket every once in a while.
Yeah, I rarely have.
Rarely.
Yeah.
I have a $20 bill.
Yeah.
Like, I go get cash. I get cash to tip people.
There's not real money circulating.
Yeah, it's all debit cards and credit cards.
It's all digital.
We use
so
credit
basically,
a lot.
that's what's so funny is that everybody made fun of this, but this is how we've been banking since debit cards came out.
Right. Interesting. So you go back and you go, oh, shit. So this guy says no plans to sell anytime soon as he believes Bitcoin's going to the moon. Because that's the thing, right? Bitcoin, it says GC is auctioning off another one of these physical Bitcoins, but it's not worth 1,000 Bitcoins, just 25. The 25 at $54,000 per share is a shit ton of cash. So anyway, if you happen to come across one, there's only 6 of them that were ever minted.
So I have a question. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at that because I'm going to check out the Shiba Inu.
Oh, okay.
So it says it's 0.0003194.
Yep.
A share. So how does that? I mean,
okay, give me it again. 0.000. So 3 zeros.
0000.
So it's
31.94.
So it's what's that? A 10,000th of a dollar.
So if it says buy 0, then how?
No, that's like you go in and you buy $100, and you would have X thousands of shares of it.
I think we should support Jessica and buy some shares.
Jessica, you want to pool her money?
No, we should buy some.
Oh, okay.
We should buy some so that we can show support, and maybe it'll
I don't know.
Start to spread like wildfire, and then we'll all be rich.
Or we just lose $100.
I mean, we lose $100 on a lot of shit. What's
He said, DJ said it's basically the same as the Rona death rate. True? True?
Yeah.
You're hedging your bets
even
there,
on the
buddy.
news now, they're saying that, like, hospital admissions are going down, and I'm like,
yeah, but they're saying
but
also,
now
goddamn jump story. But they're also saying that, like, the ICU beds are in shorts because they don't have as many fucking, they don't need as many.
Suck it, because you can't contradict, But
Will Shatner's going to space.
So
Ethereum's, I bought some of that for us, and that's doing pretty well.
You're supposed to be, like, grabbing some every paycheck, though. Have you been?
Mm-hmm.
You have not.
I did this time.
You did? I'm so proud of you.
Talk about it offline.
I know, but like the last couple paychecks, I'm like, did you buy any? Did you buy any?
No, because we had bills to pay. God damn it.
Did you buy any? We always have bills to pay.
And then you yell at me about spending money on beer and cigarettes, coffee.
I don't yell at you on beer and coffee. I only yell at
you
you
at porn
about
hookers and coffee.
Cigarettes.
Oh.
Because they're bad for you, and they're so fucking expensive.
I don't buy porn. It's free.
It's free. Nobody buys porn.
Hookers are expensive, though.
Well, if you get the right one, she's expensive. You don't want anybody cheap. I don't need you to bring. Yeah, no.
Yet Beth has a housekeeper.
I have expectations.
Yes, Beth has a housekeeper. I'm like, hey.
I'm pretty sure the housekeeper's for you because you used to go nuts.
Yeah, that's true.
So William.
If we could just mix both of those, though, housekeeper.
She's a hooker that cleans?
Yeah.
Oh. She'd be here a lot longer than 2 hours, though.
It's all good.
She'd probably be a little bit more expensive.
$300 cleans my house, and
I don't want a hooker that cleans my house and has sex with me for only $300.
Why are you involved in this?
Why wouldn't I be
I
involved
have
in
no
this?
idea.
You think I'm just gonna sit by?
Yeah,
I'm really gonna be like,
you got work to do,
go,
honey.
you go, you first,
got
you
work to
first.
do.
So let's go back to Williams going.
Willie Shatner's going to space.
So Captain Kirk is rocketing into space next week. Boldly going. I love this article. Where no other sci-fi star
She
has
wasn't,
gone.
Jessica.
Huh?
No, keep going.
Oh, well,
Uh-oh.
well, no other sci-fi star has gone before. So Jeff Bezos' space travel
Bezos?
company, Bezos, whatever, Blue Origin announced Monday that Star Trek actor William Shatner will blast off from West Texas on October 12th.
It is appropriate that William Shatner is going up in the dick rocket. And he's blasting off.
He says,
"Oh, how old is that motherfucker?"
I'm going to get there. Just wait.
I thought he was younger than this.
He says, yes, it's true. I'm going to be a rocket man, which I think is kind of funny because
it's appropriate.
The 90-year-old tweeted, he
90.
added, it's never too late to experience new things.
90-year-old. I didn't think he was that old.
Yeah, he's that old.
I was like, holy shit. What do you read?
Greg says, I bet B-Shat will go up during the wedding and we'll have to stop. We'll have to,
Yeah.
We'll have to stop it. So, and it's funny because I didn't know this. Jeff is a huge fan of sci-fi series, apparently, and was actually... Huh?
Hefe.
Huh?
Hefe? Oh, you call him Jeff. You
Jeff.
just call him by...
Because I can never say his last name
first,
right.
Bezos.
I mean...
Bezos.
I know, but you
I'm
tell
like,
that, and then every
Jeff.
time I'm like,
Like,
Bezos.
Jesus Christ, she's like on a first name
I'm on
basis.
a first name basis. He's a huge fan of sci-fi series and even had a cameo as a high-ranking alien in a 2016 film, Star Trek Beyond. Which now I want to go. That's
Really?
that's the next
I
gen
didn't know
Star
that.
Trek. I didn't either, but now I want to go and like find him.
Know who would have been a better fucking cameo? It's fucking Mark Zuckerberg. That dude is an alien. Everybody
alien.
knows that.
Isn't
then
he an
again-
alien in Men in Black? No, that's Michael Jackson and Oprah Winfrey. In Men in Black 1 and in Men in Black 2.
Michael Jackson wasn't in there.
No, he is in there. Babe, come
What are
on.
you talking about? He
He goes, I could be a good agent.
No, he was not. Was he in that?
He was.
He had a cameo in that?
He wasn't. It obviously wasn't him because I
He's
don't.
dead, right?
Yeah, it wasn't
Like,
him.
holy
but
shit,
it
what
was.
are you talking about?
It was him. It's supposed to be him. God, you're so.
I don't remember.
So they did. They invited him to fly as a guest, so he's not having to pay to fly. They're using him for recognition, but
Well, it's fucking Captain Kirk.
I mean,
Come
it's kind
on.
of fitting because he.
Yeah.
But did you know? I didn't know this. I thought he played Captain Kirk way longer than 3 years. It was only 3 years.
The
66
original
to
series,
69. Yeah, but then they did all
And
the
then the mo-
movies.
yeah.
But I thought the show was a lot longer than that. So Shatner will become
I wasn't
the
even alive.
oldest.
Yeah. What would you say? 67 to
66 to
70?
69. Neither of us were alive. So Shatner will become the oldest person to go to space. He'll
Suck,
join
yes, yeah.
three others.
Nope, go ahead.
3 others. 2 of them paying customers aboard a Blue Origin
Bad
capsule.
Spock's not alive. Leonard Nimoy, he would have been one that deserved to go up there.
So here's another cool thing. He'll be the second
Live
actor.
long and prosper.
He'll be the second actor to reach space this month, as Russia is launching an actress and a film director to the International Space Station on Tuesday for 2 weeks to making a movie.
Oh, they're
So
trying
they're
to
going
beat
up there-
Tom Cruise.
They're going up there to like film in like real.
They're trying to beat Tom Cruise.
I
'Cause
guess.
Tom Cruise announced that he was going to do it with Elon Musk.
Oh.
Like, I think he announced that last year or the beginning of this year that he was going to actually make.
Well, he'll probably do that
But
before
it's- Dude, if it's a made for net, I'll watch
before
that
his Top Gun
motherfucker.
2 comes out.
Like,
They'll probably go up in
It's a
space.
made for Netflix movie.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
So, Shatner's flight by comparison is much shorter. It's only 10 minutes and will go no higher than 66 miles. So it's 106 kilometers. So it's not,
It's pretty fucking high
he's
up.
getting, but so here's the thing. So everybody that goes through,
Is that I think that's considered near Earth orbit. or
I think,
something
well,
like that.
it's out of space.
It's not
enough
technically
to be,
like outer
right,
space.
right. Let's see. Hold on. I was going to tell you. So this, let's see. So this one, so the difference between a lot of these is, so like Elon Musk, SpaceX, and this one, they are maneuvered by the jet itself, but like Virgin's Galactic's ship is launched from an airplane and requires 2
Yeah, it drops
pilots.
down
So
and it
this
comes
one
up.
is very different. And
It's a rocket. It shoots off the ground. It's dick
Right.
rocket.
so let's see. Hold on. Where does it say? He said that
Gigi said, Shatner would stroke out if it was more than 10 minutes.
Yeah. I was like, he's 90 years old. What if he
Gotta be
gets too
quick.
scared and has a heart attack? Then they're gonna be like, fuck,
He's 90 years old.
fuck, we killed,
Fuck.
we
killed
Kirk.
We killed
We
Kirk.
killed Captain Kirk.
At that point, I'm sorry. It's gonna be.
I mean,
do you just want it to like come apart?
no,
just-
but then
he
you
goes
get to
out,
say, you get
or
to
it's
say,
just
he-
him and you just blow that bitch
no,
up?
you say
He's like, I'm done.
he died. He died going to space.
You don't want everybody else on
Took
there.
it took
Like,
him out of
just
the-
send him
it took
solo
him out of the
mission.
world. So
It's
they
like,
do
fuck
have
this.
to.
That's dark.
I always think about shit like that, though. I do have a
We
problem.
will finally. Hawk said we will finally lose Captain Kirk.
I know. I can't believe he's 90.
I can't believe
Um,
he's fucking 90 either. I'm over it, Hawk said. Yeah, I don't know.
They do have to do in order to do this, because I did think about that. And literally, the
Stress
next
tests and everything else.
they do have to go through a checkup. They have to get tested
Yeah,
to make sure
but he's
they're
still fucking
because they
90.
also have to be able to climb all the stairs it takes to get to the bay.
That's your biggest
And
fucking
two,
worry?
they have to be able to move fast enough to get off of it if they need to,
Come on.
like an emergency kind of thing.
He's 90. How fast? Okay, so
I
Beth's dad
mean,
is
So
86,
my dad isn't
and he has
healthy.
a heart. He's as healthy as a fucking
No,
86-year-old
he
would
could
be.
He should have kept working out, and he would have been healthy, stayed healthy.
I don't
but
know. But you have to help his ass into the truck.
I know.
And that's okay. He's just 86 years old.
This is another cool
You think
thing.
William Shatner's out like doing deadlifts and squats and
I
shit?
mean, he still is pretty active. Like he hosts a show called
How do I stay out of the grave?
no, it's called
By
like
William Shatner.
so stupid. I just saw it, now it's gone. Anyways, the unexplained, the unexplained.
Oh.
Yeah. But so two other Star Trek powerhouses have been in space, but as ashes. They went up.
Fuck.
Gene Roddenberry and James Doohan, who played Scotty. Can't take much more,
Scotty,
Captain.
because he was an alcoholic. He was like a
Was he really?
known like
Well,
fucking hardcore drinker. Hey, but I drink beers with him. Whatever. Or maybe not whiskey, but whatever. Hey, stuck in a cliff. So good luck to Will Shatner.
yeah, I can't wait to. I mean, it'll be kind of cool to hear about it.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be like
And it's
15 minutes. I
Wednesday,
think the
Preggers-
last
Pre-
one was
Preggers,
literally
I don't
like
think you
15
have to
minutes.
wait. I don't think it'll be interrupting your wedding. So I think we're safe on
It's
that
on
front.
Wednesday.
I think so. That's what I'm
Okay.
looking.
Yeah. So we're very, very excited
When's the
to be
12th?
going out and seeing Craigers and Amy.
It's next Thursday. Hey, is
Oh,
it
we'll,
cold?
we'll be coming out on Thursday.
Yeah.
Hanging out.
I'm all using my fingers. 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, but
9,
we're
10. No,
we're super
Tuesday.
pumped to come out.
Tuesday.
Go to the
I forgot it's.
Dulesky wedding.
I know. I gotta look and see. I don't know how to pack. Is it cold? Is it?
We'll Google the weather. And we'll
I
figure
mean,
it out.
do I even have a dress I can wear if it's cold?
Dude,
I'm sure I'll figure something out.
talking about. You've been in New Hampshire.
Not in a nice dress.
No, you had like a fucking parka on.
A parka
Yeah,
and jeans.
It sucks, and it's
and
like
Uggs.
November.
Oh
Like,
God, so
It's not even
horrible.
the bad part of the day.
Mm-mm.
70s day, but 50s at night. That's reasonable. That's not bad.
70s.
That's like normal places to live. We just happen to have always lived in like
Warm
the deep
places?
south. Yeah.
Well, Colorado Springs.
Oh,
sun
yeah,
goes
yeah, yeah,
down.
that's true.
It's cold
That's true.
AF.
That's true. So, firefighters, women stranded on cliff was rescued. All right. So, the funny part about this is firefighters called to a California beach to conduct a cliff rescue arrived to find a reported person clinging to the rocks actually was a mannequin from a movie set. The Santa Barbara County Fire Department said witnesses at Hope Ranch Beach called 911 to report a woman appeared to be stranded on the cliffside without proper climbing gear. Well, no shit, right? Theoretically, right? Firefighters arrived with trucks, drones, and utility vehicle, but the would-be rescuers soon discovered the woman was actually a mannequin from a movie shot days earlier. The department said witnesses did the right thing by calling 911. Better to call than not. I just think it's always
So
funny.
do you think? Can you imagine seeing people first of all climb up there with the mannequin like under their arm?
I think they just threw that bitch
in
off.
their, or
Like,
in their
no
backpack.
pun intended. Like, threw it off.
like in their backpack as they're climbing up, and there's a woman hanging back. So was she lying? I mean, she obviously wasn't
They
lying
were
down there. They
probably
wouldn't
like
have seen her.
lower down or around something, and they could see down. You know what I mean? Like where you could like if you have like a cliff face and it comes around and you can see down onto the front of the cliff. Some people
I thought
probably.
you said they were on the beach.
Well, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Like maybe
Oh,
they were on the beach, like the people that spotted it,
right.
spotted the mannequin, or they were around a bluff. They could look down and see down or something like that. And be like,
Funny
oh
that it's a
my
mannequin.
god, they were probably panicking.
Oh yeah,
Woman stuck on a
dead
cliff face.
woman. Because we have seen
'Cause
that
she-
before.
Well, the thing is, it's face down, and it literally is like this. It's hands up. So if you're on the
I didn't
audio,
know there was a picture. Oh yeah, she looks like a woman.
if you're on the audio, like on iTunes, whatever, she's got. It looks like
But
this
somebody
mannequin
carried
is
that up
holding.
there.
No, I think they threw it off.
Off of what?
Like the top of the bluff, like the cliff. It's hanging off a cliff face. They didn't carry it up, and maybe they did.
I mean, wouldn't you have to carry it up to throw it down?
But what if you just drive up to the top?
Oh,
And
I see what
throw
you're
it
saying.
off?
Like they drove up there, and then I didn't think about four-wheeling.
Mhm.
I thought about people hiking.
Why is it four wheeling? It's like a
I
common
thought about.
place.
I thought people. Forget it.
It's
I
not
thought it
like
was-
some remote area.
I thought it was like a mountain that had a trail that you could hike, and somebody went because remember that chick in Phoenix hiked that Thanksgiving night. She hiked that mountain
Oh shit!
that didn't have any trails, and then she couldn't get down. Literally
We had
Three-
fucking
three
10
football fields,
fire trucks.
3 football fields from our house. Like we had a full on. We just
And
took our
they
drinks
had
out there,
an entire mountainside
lit up.
Lit up.
That's what I was thinking. Like somebody took her up there, like like on a difficult climb, and then dropped her off and came back down and
Yeah.
made it look like there was a
No,
stranded
I
woman.
think it was just somebody just tossed a
See, I'm
mannequin off
going.
the side
I'm
of the
going by
cliff.
previous experiences where I did see a woman get stuck on a mountain because she was an idiot.
I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't say how high it was, and you're right. It does look fake as shit. But the thing is, if you're
It
at
does,
a distance,
but because we know. But if we didn't
and
know,
if you're at a
she might
distance,
look
it
real.
hands up, just like it could potentially look like somebody's hanging on. Right? Step back like multiple hundreds of feet, and you just see something down there. And it's like,
Holy
that's a
shit,
woman.
That's a person. You don't
Yeah.
know if she's dead, alive, knocked out.
hands up, fucking hanging on. I don't know.
Funny.
It's kind of a funny.
I wonder
it's
if
just a
they
goofy thing.
laughed. If the firemen laughed when they got up there.
I think they were probably relieved.
But they were like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, and then that mannequin is gonna get passed around that firehouse.
Not a blow-up doll.
They're gonna make it one. You got a pocket pussy to anything, and it becomes a
Ew,
whatever you need.
honey,
It's true.
corrigible.
It's true though.
Big fish story.
You're big fish in a small
This
pond.
is kind of cool and crazy. So, Maine lobster fisher donates 600-pound tuna to Soup Kitchen.
How much money that's worth?
Oh, it was worth. I think they
So,
said like $10,000.
I'm from New Hampshire, and we have depends on the tuna.
So this company, its crew members from the J&J Lobster were catching bait near the coast when a massive blue tuna hit their net. Technically, they aren't allowed,
Because they don't
to
have the
catch those
permits to
fish,
catch it.
right.
Okay.
but they didn't want it. It was so big and it wasn't going to come back to life. It had been in
Oh,
the
it
net
was dead?
too long.
Okay.
It was dead.
Okay.
So they called the Marine Patrol and asked permission. And they said, yeah, you can, because they said, we're going to donate it. And the guy was like, yeah, that's fast. So they donated it to a Belfast
awesome.
soup kitchen. It took like, I think, what did they say? Like
How big was it?
600-pound
600
tuna. I'm going to show
pounds.
you a picture here in a second if I can find it.
So if you've ever seen like Wicked Tuna on like Discovery Channel or something like that,
Mhm.
some of those tuna can go for like $50,000-$60,000 depending on the fat amount in them and different like how like think of ahi tuna or the really really dark red purple tuna.
Right.
If they're alive, caught alive, those types of things, right? Because they ship them over to Japan and they overseas and they sell them over there in markets over there. So like a 600-pound tuna
Okay.
is incredible.
Bigger.
And I just fucked up the thing. I hit the wrong button. Hang on one second. Pause that for 2 seconds.
Oh, it's an ad, so we're
Okay.
perfect
Give me
time.
1 second. I hit the wrong button, guys. Do.
Yeah, it was really big, and again, terrifies me because it was human size, but bigger because it was 600 pounds.
That's the one thing about this board is...
You don't know how to work it?
No, if you bump a button. All right, you're good. Hit play.
But
We really need to get on the audio on this and figure out how to fucking play audio. But then again, we might get nicked if we play the audio for some of this. Can you fast forward it?
I tried, and
Oh, there you go.
so this
That's
is,
ahi tuna.
That's So this is the soup kitchen they gave it to.
Okay, Belfast Soup Kitchen.
Yeah, and it was enough fish that they were able.
I just
to
want to see the big giant fish.
I know, but
See, that's the chunks that you get off those things.
look. Okay, so give me pictures. Okay, here.
Yeah,
That's that fish.
big ass fish, right?
He's so big.
That's awesome.
I meant earlier on one of them. I want to see it where they had it hanging, like when they took it off the ship and brought it on board.
Logan.
Look how big! It's like a shark size.
They're big, 600 pounds. Like that dude on the left, that skinny little dude, probably like $180. The other guy's probably like 200. They're big, man. And Logan said, contrary to popular belief that all Mainers know each other, I don't know this dude. Wonder if you know my uncle.
So, are there a lot of fish that big in the ocean?
Oh yeah.
I don't like that. It scares me.
He's not gonna, that one's not gonna eat you.
Well, you don't know that. Have you ever
No.
seen sci-fi movies? They eat you.
Is there like a
Look how big that chunk is, man.
crossover tuna Godzilla?
I'm sure.
Tuna gator? Tuna
Sure.
gator? A tuna
Sure,
gator.
if not, I mean, somebody's going to
Tuna
make
gator.
that now. But
We need to come up with a tuna gator. Oh, that brings me.
it made 350 servings of food. That's a
Great.
lot. Yeah, so they were able to.
That's
have
it,
more than
though?
one.
Seems like it could have made a lot more.
Babe, 350 pounds?
You said 600 pounds.
I mean, no, I said
oh, was it 350
600
pounds after?
350 servings. I mean,
How much is that? Was everybody
Depends
eating
on-
a fucking over a pound?
I don't know.
Well, I guess once you cut the head off, you do all the other stuff.
And you take out
Anyway.
the guts and everything.
Yeah, it's awesome. So I'm going to drop this in here. Just place the order with Bill Schofield of Modern Mountaineer to get our shirts done.
Yep.
Just kind of, we finalized that today.
Yep.
So I don't know how long it takes Bill to do everything. He's got to order the shirts and do the printing and do those
It'll
sorts of
take a
things.
while.
So yeah. So I think we're gonna put them up on the Modern Mountaineer.
But we're going to tie it.
Sites?
We're going to put it on Facebook that links to that.
Yeah,
site,
we'll
correct?
do all
Okay.
of those sorts of things. But you'll ultimately you'll be able to go out to Bill's site and
And order them.
thank you for hosting that, Bill. Until we figure out, like, I've got to figure out a Shopify or how to do that. Because Beth wants to do, like, koozies because we drink beers all the time. And do those sorts of things. So I think it's just awesome. We figured out the color schemes, and we're just going to go pretty simple.
Right now.
So,
yeah.
like, women's shirts, you'll have the option of, like, V-neck, multiple sizes, but black on with white lettering. Guys will have one extra option because there's generally more guys. Like a dark gray or a black, like the charcoal kind of color.
Right.
And then next order, Beth wants to do like a dark green.
Like a Kelly green.
Kelly green
Yeah.
and change that up. So just wanted to share that with you. I thought it was pretty cool that
Maybe
finally
a
fucking
fuchsia
do it.
with some black.
a fuchsia.
Fuchsia, baby.
Match your nipples. Great.
Nipples are not
This
fuchsia.
one is going to be a heartfelt story. So, they're all great stories tonight. We don't have anything that's really super sad or anything like that, or they're all happy stories. But this one is more of a heartfelt story. So, if you guys recall this picture, and I hope you do, and if you're out on iTunes or Amazon, I've already posted these out to the Bars Open with Beth and Greg on Facebook and Instagram. I gave a little sneak peek. So this was literally like a picture that came out maybe 10 plus 15 or 14 years ago or something like that, 12 years ago or something like that. I don't know. But these gorillas are literally standing up, like standing straight up, right? And I think it kind of shocked a lot of people. They're like, holy shit.
It is kind of like they're
They look like people.
Like he should be holding a beer to go with that beer belly he
Yeah.
has.
And this guy, so the gentleman in front of him, in front of the gorillas, so it says a moving photo showing famous selfie photobombing gorilla. I can't say this. It's Ndakasi. Ngasi, maybe. I'm not. I'm not going to show the next photo, but this is her photobombing, the one on the left.
That's a
Photobombing.
female. She's big.
She's female. Yeah. So a mountain gorilla who became an internet star when she photobombed her caretaker selfie has died at 14. So a photograph
Wait,
of
what's
her
that?
taking her last breath while being cradled by Andre Buama.
You can show it.
I don't have it up here
Oh,
because I was like, I really want this. This is the key photo.
right.
I'll post the other photo up because it is very, very, very heartfelt. And
Right.
he lived with her for 14 years and took care of her.
Wow.
Right.
Like a kid.
Or a brother or a
pet,
sister.
like
Not a pet.
Well, no,
Like, because gorillas are just like, they're,
super smart and
Yeah.
they interact.
I think it's beyond just having a pet. You know what I mean? But he literally took care of her. So he said, who rescued her as an infant shows the bond between endangered apes and those risking their lives to guard them. She died on September 2nd after prolonged illness in the Democratic Republic of Congo. It was with heartfelt sadness that Virunga announces the death of beloved orphaned mountain gorilla Nindasky. I'm not saying that right, but and now my fucking thing just went sideways. But anyway, I just remembered seeing this photo like years ago, and I was like, "That's fucking amazing."
That is.
Like, she's taller than me.
Well, honey,
It doesn't take much,
a lot of people.
but
are
you
taller
go
than
like,
us.
but he rescued her, and he was there for her final day, and
That's
she's
sweet.
literally like laying on his lap, and it is sad, but it's like, hey, it's very
It's love.
endangered, and it's love,
Yeah.
and he took care of her, and it's like, you go,
I'm glad that it's like that though, because you always wonder about how people treat them, in these kind of rescues. So it's good to see that they're
was
loved and they're taken
absolutely
care of,
heartfelt.
and
Right.
they're a member of the family, kind of thing.
Right. So it is cool. It is just really cool. So I wanted to share that. It's again, it's one of those ones that sucks, but and you can Google it.
But she lived a good life.
Yeah, it's safe, which I think is one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
In a lot of these areas in jungles and stuff like that, where they're hunting them or they're clearing property to fucking
Build.
put cow farms and shit like that, and they're constantly pushing the land and stuff like that. So yeah. So, all right,
'Kay.
fat bear. This fat ass bear. His name is. He's Alaska's Katmai National Park winner of the Fat Bear Week 2021. How much do you think this bear weighs?
Well, I can't tell you. He's in water.
Okay, so he's gigantic.
2,000 pounds.
Close, half that. 1,000-pound bear. All right.
How big are bears normally?
He's a big dog.
What kind of bear is he?
An Alaskan brown bear. So, the National Park in Alaska announced that corpulent brown bear, I don't know what that means, dubbed 480 Otis, has claimed his fourth title as winner of Fat Bear Week. It's an annual event in Katmai. Calls for members of the public to vote on their favorites of the park. So he's brown bear as the pack.
So it's crazy. Alaskan Peninsula brown bear, is that what he is?
It says brown bear.
So an Alaska Peninsula brown bear are very large, usually ranging in 800 to 1,200 pounds.
So he's a big fucking boy, dude. Right? So that's what he said. It said the champion bear's weight was estimated at 1,000 pounds in 2020. So he's probably gained a bit. Right? So just fucking huge. Like we've seen. Like,
Alaskan brown bears can get over 10 feet tall.
Think about that.
5 feet when on all four legs, and they can weigh up to 1,500
He's
pounds.
almost my height, just standing fucking just on all four feet. Like
Yes.
legit. Right?
Yes.
I weigh 180 pounds. Like I ain't no little thing. No, I'm a fucking snack.
To him, yes.
I'm a bear snack. I think I just created a new shirt. Bear snack. No, wait, we don't want to post. We don't want to put that out there.
You're a bear snack? Is that what you said?
Go sideways on this. All right. I think I'm monopolizing the stories
No,
tonight.
you're fine. I got to talk. I
So
thought you
anyway, yeah, he's a good. I mean, come on, it's just fucking rad, right? Like big giant
It
bear.
is. He's eating that salmon.
This one's kind of fun. Man slammed over cruel method to
Who
stop.
slammed him is what I want to know.
Who knows? This is the mirror. It's fucking. Nobody cares. Man slammed over cruel method to stop people walking across his lawn.
His name Liard. He can do
I've
whatever he wants.
dubbed this, get off my lawn.
I think it's genius.
So people basically so this guy's got like a nice, pretty lawn, and kids, predominantly, or people, don't want to walk the fucking sidewalk.
So they cut through the corner.
It's kind of
of his
like
yard.
people in our, like, pick up your dog shit.
Right.
We have 1 million people walking through
Most of
here.
them are pretty good.
Right. But I find the random, I'm like, motherfucker, no, I have cameras all over my fucking house.
Yeah,
I
that
can
would
find you.
require you to go back and look for it. You're not going to do that either. So come on, keep going.
Man with a large front yard has gone to extremes. Basically, this motherfucker set up a motion sensor on like several points of his yard to turn on his sprinkler systems and literally soak the shit out of anybody walking.
I think
through
that's
his yard.
awesome.
I think it's hilarious. So he said, it's not working. Piece of shit. These mirror sites and stuff like that, they have funny
You
stories.
just have
But
to be patient because they put ads in there that shifts everything around.
so Thomas Lyons posted a video on TikTok of people walking across the lawn, and each of them got a shock when the automatic sprinkler turned on to soak them with water. Followed video. Okay, stop doing it. Revealed that there's also an alarm that sounds when the same time the sprinkler goes off, warning
So it
people
scares
not.
them.
Yep. So his first video racked up 40 million views.
That's awesome.
Well, his subsequent video clips have combined 3.6 million views. So I think it's like literally everybody thinks the same thing. Get the fuck off my lawn.
Yeah.
This is my property. It's not a goddamn cut through.
Right.
Now, if it's little kids, like if it's little kids,
Well, if they're, what do
I'm
you
not gonna be
consider
a dick.
little kids?
like if you're
I mean, at what
5
point-
or 8
Okay,
or something
I'd
like
say
that.
5. I think at 8,
Like a little kid, like
10,
I'm going home
I
from
think
school.
8, 10, you start to understand when somebody doesn't want you on
Like
their
you're
lawn.
riding your bike across my goddamn lawn. I'm not gonna sick my dog after you, but a sprinkler's pretty fair.
Oh, I think it's brilliant.
Just saying.
Brilliant.
Just saying. So the unique method to keep trespassers off is grass is divided among commenters. So he went on a site, and I think it's like, am I the asshole kind of a thing on Reddit? And it's like an actual Reddit place where you can be like, I did this. Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And some people are like, you're all mad for no reason.
It's
This is
people are
their
mad.
yard.
That's why
Walking
he's
on
doing
it can kill the grass.
I think he's brilliant.
Right?
I think he's not mad because
And
he's
then there's
doing
other
this.
this thing's okay.
I think he was probably mad before he started doing this, and now he's like, I'm no longer mad.
A third posted or a second posted cutting across the grass has saved me from missing the bus many times. Fuck off.
When
Get out of your house earlier.
leave
dickhead.
earlier.
Third,
You're
I love this
tardiness
level
is
of
not my fault.
pettiness. It's your lawn. Do as you wish.
yeah.
Third one or final one said it's just kids walking home from school. Nonetheless,
No.
like
If people, if the parents, okay, let me rephrase it. Let me try to use my words. If the parents of those kids had people walking in their lawn, they'd get pissed.
right, absolutely.
So don't. It's treat other people's yard how you'd want your other kids to treat
Yeah.
your yard. Have your kid treat other people's
It's
yard.
called
Yeah,
Respect.
you know what I'm trying to say because it's not coming out of my mouth right.
Treat your property. Treat my property as it would be with the other.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So I don't know. I thought it is a bit
think
of
it's-
pettiness, but I think it's fucking awesome.
I think it's funny.
Take the money and run. Did I get this one?
Julia's on.
I don't think I put this one on here. I'm gonna save this one for next time because I didn't get the. It really needs the image, so we're gonna save that one. So this one is good.
This one seems funny.
All right. So a little background story. No pun intended. Look at the background of this picture. I can make it bigger for everybody.
That's what he said.
All right, so that's about as big as I'm gonna go. So, woman's honeymoon horror. His husband films
Good gravy.
bikini-clad woman on the beach.
I mean, she's almost like in a movie where she's like doing her hair. Like, how could you not put her in that photo?
Dude, like between you and I,
I'd have been like, score, babe.
that's what I'm saying,
Great
right? I'm
shot.
like, hey, honey, can you move over?
Yeah, great
Check
shot.
that out. You'd be like, no, zoom in.
Take it.
Right?
And
A
let me
woman-
do this to it.
Like, just come on. And the woman was posing for her husband while they were out out at the Florida beach. She later realized he was filming her and got a closer look at the woman behind her. There's other pictures of this where she's like just turned around and she's just like standing in the water. She's not doing anything.
The girl?
Yeah, the girl in the background.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, that's what I don't do anything except stand in the water when I'm in the ocean.
Right. So a woman was left horrified after rewatching a honeymoon video and finding her husband had filmed a bikini-clad woman behind her. You know what? In all fairness, could he have dipped down and like blocked her out? Yeah. But you know what? She's liking this story being all over the world right now. Because if
Wait,
you
the
can't
wife or the
appreciate the
bikini?
wife,
Yeah.
because you can't tell who that woman is behind you.
No.
There's no way. So TikTok star Thick Talk said she wasn't the main. Oh, this bitch is fucking. I just realized this. She's a star already. So fuck off. Right? TikTok.
Oh, it was great until you figured out she was a star.
Yeah. Well, no. Like I still think it's good, but she's rolling this shit up to make it seem like a bigger because she's a TikTok star already. Her name is literally Thick, THICC.
I'm gonna look her up. I'm gonna see how many followers she
TOK
has.
5280 said she wasn't a main character in the clip, which was filmed by her new husband when they went to Florida.
How do you spell it?
Thick.
THICK?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, no. They just used the thick term.
THIC?
THIC.
Uh-huh.
C. One more C. Talk. TOK. 5280.
I found her.
How many fucking followers that bitch have?
I'm looking. Hold on.
She's probably got like 19 million or 9. One or the other. She's either got 19 million or she's got 9. How do you even tell? I don't even know how to fucking use TikTok.
Wait, that can't be her.
It says TikTok.
I know, but that can't be her. That does not look like her.
Oh no, that's called movie magic, honey. It's 50.
Well, then I need that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's called Photoshop, babe. Like you can make yourself look like fucking Winnie.
She's got
the Pooh
1,000
if you want.
followers.
That you're not a star. She's not a 1,000 followers TikTok star. No. I think what's the minimum requirement for a TikTok star? Like 1 million?
I guess if you're
Probably
I mean,
500,000.
is there
There's got to be 1 million.
whatever makes you feel like a star is what makes you a star. She's really pretty.
She ain't no star though. 1,000 followers. Fucking Lloyd's got 900.
I have 3.
So anyway, she's all pissed off and butthurt. We figured it out. She's just trying to do this to just get a little.
She's gold teeth
No.
on her bottom. She said,
What do you call it when
ask
somebody's?
TikTok
What do you
for
call
opinions
it?
on my gold teeth.
What do you call it when somebody's like wanting like attention? Thirsty. I think it's what it's called. Like I think that's what you call it today. She's thirsty for that attention. Her husband's fucking leaving her like next week. Unless he's a TikTok star too.
Oh, it's a permanent grill. I didn't even know you could get a permanent grill.
That's just called like caps, isn't it?
I have no
Not
idea.
really a permanent.
There's
anything.
video of her getting it. put
Clout.
on.
Julia said clout.
I'm nervous because I have a corporate job, LOL, and nobody has this. Well, I mean,
Nobody has what?
you have huge
TikTok?
tattoos. You have a corporate job. You're fine.
Whole shit ton of people have TikTok.
Exactly.
I hate that lady. Fuck that lady.
She's got really pretty hair and really pretty eyes.
Hit that like and subscribe button out on
I'm not gonna follow
the
her. though.
YouTubes if you don't mind. If you don't mind smashing it.
You need to be funny for me
Hammer
to follow
it.
you on TikTok. I need to laugh my ass off when I watch TikTok.
Funny story.
Okay.
Beth's niece came into town Sunday, and how many you guys looked at? What 3,000 TikTok videos just sitting in
On
like,
Sunday?
2 hours?
Yeah.
Yep, just
Something
hanging
like
out.
that. It was so much fun. And laugh and laugh and laugh.
Oh, and I have to say this because this is a callback to a prior story or a prior comment Beth made. I'm going to come up with
I
new.
didn't say that.
No, I know. I'm coming up with new ones every week.
Oh.
This one's don't forget to choke the cow before you buy it. What'd you say originally?
Don't forget to try. You should try the cow before you buy it. I
You should
think
try the cow before you buy it.
Yep.
Yep. So don't forget to choke the
Because,
cow.
you know,
before you
Mom
buy
used
it.
to say, why buy the cow when the milk is free? No, you should fucking taste that cow before you buy it.
I think that's the whole same thing.
No. why buy the cow when the milk is free?
So if
Basically,
the
don't give your goodies away, otherwise he's never going to be serious with you. But I'm saying, no, give your goodies away and see if you even like him.
so this Friday, I think I'm gonna try and do a call-in show.
No, you said that.
I know, but I'm just repeating it. Shirts,
You
blah blah
skip
blah.
pizza. Are you skipping that one?
Yep, skipping that one. The poop pizza, we'll do that Friday.
You'll do that on Friday.
Maybe
I'll be drinking
poop pizza.
with my bestie.
I'll be drinking by myself.
We'll be getting ready for a party on
With-
Friday.
What the fuck is that guy's name? Clown face.
Character
The
or
guy
the
underneath all his clown
Christian Grey is his character.
BDSM shit he's got going on over
But
there.
that's not. I'm blanking on his real name. Oh my gosh.
Adrian Dornson, Dornan,
No.
Dorian Gray.
No. Dorian Gray's a character, right? From
I fucking have no idea.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I
Doesn't
think.
matter. All right, let's get into your next round.
Now I gotta find his name. Hold on.
Are we doing 13?
What is Christian's gay real name?
Christian's gay.
Such a wheezy laugher right now. Sorry. What is Christian Gray's real name?
Should you say like actor for Christian gay? Like, I don't think those two terms go together.
It's not. I don't know.
Those two words go together, Christian gay.
Oh
how
my
many
gosh!
people-
Here's a really good picture of him that I've never seen before, and I'll keep that one.
What? What are you doing? This isn't porn time with Beth.
It's like him.
I don't care.
Wubba wubba. I mean, hello.
Well, granted, he has hair. Fuck
yeah.
off.
Baby, I like
All
you
right.
without your hair. It's good.
Countdown. Let's see your what are your
Okay.
next round of scary movies?
So you want me to do the Halloween movies?
Do
or
your
the
goofy
scary
ass
movies?
Halloween movies.
Because I can't remember.
that aren't
We'll
it-
just do the. We'll stick to the scariest Halloween movies. How about that for now?
You sure?
Yeah.
You okay
Because
with that?
there's a ton of these.
Jamie Dornan. Thank you,
Doran.
Jessica. God damn. Beth should know this. She's
I
watched that
should.
movie 90 million times.
Um,
We've got a cutout of him right behind
But
the
you
mask.
cover him all the time,
Yeah,
and I was thinking about
because
that the
he's
other day. I
too
was like,
goddamn handsome.
he's beautiful. You need to put that
Take
rabbit
his
mask
ma-
somewhere
no,
else.
no.
Yes,
He's
it's
too
my
handsome.
it's my stand-in. He needs to.
My
okay,
show, I can do what I want.
my stand-up. So
I
I
might
can do
have
what I
him
want.
just stand in and be like, "What's
There
up,
you go.
Jamie?"
What's up? What's up? What up? So okay, these movies
'Kay.
are
Are we gonna-
movies
are we
that
gonna
are quite
judge them?
literally haunting, emotionally manipulative, or they're quite haunting,
Manipulative.
emotionally manipulative, perhaps the most visceral movies watching experience ever.
So real
Um,
quick,
So if you ask somebody about the scariest movie they've ever seen, it always this will be the one that always.
all
Pops
right,
up
real
that they
quick, we
never
got
forget
a
about.
comment on the boards.
What's that?
Porn time with Beth should integrate into Whiskey Friday.
One time with Beth.
It's like immediately following Whiskey Friday.
No,
We don't really. We have a whole married episode
you already yeah.
that we talk about porn.
Porn.
We'll talk about that later.
I don't know how I would incorporate
We wouldn't
porn
really.
time with Beth. I'm gonna gnaw on that one for a while.
Yeah, just chew on that dick.
I didn't say that. Greg said yes.
I know. I said-
All right. So,
At the
what
same
is the scariest movie you've ever seen? Do you know?
Okay, so depends. Depends on the time, like when it.
Okay,
came
as a
out or
child,
when
what
I
was the scariest movie? For me, it was Poltergeist.
See, I think I was a little bit too young. I didn't see that until I was probably like in my late teens. Because it was that came out in like 81, 82, something like that. So you've got so you have Poltergeist. Is that the one where her head spins around? Or is that like the Carrie
No,
Ann
that's
ones?
no Carrie Ann.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm sorry.
The
those
head spin
ones-
around is The Exorcist.
Exorcist. Oh,
Yeah.
I was getting them confused. So like
How do you get those two
Exorcist was a little bit earlier.
They're completely different.
Poltergeist were pretty scary.
Mhm.
Like the meat, like when he's pulling his face off,
Mhm.
that was pretty creepy. Because I think I was like, what? How old were you? I don't remember when it came out, like in the mid 80s. So I was like 9, 10-ish, something like that. But literally, like the early Friday the 13th, I had older brothers.
Oh,
So
yeah.
my brothers were 4 and 5 years older than me. That shit's scary, and I was
Poltergeist
allowed
came
to
out
watch
in
it.
1982, so I was 12.
Okay, so I was fucking 6.
Yeah.
Right?
I can't
I
believe my
didn't
parents.
see
It
that.
was rated PG, so that's probably why my parents let me go
Poltergeist
see it.
was rated
Yep.
PG.
1992 PG, 1 hour,
I
54
think
minutes.
there's some lore or some backstory on that one where it actually changed like rating systems, something like that.
Well, it's at
Because that movie was fucked up, like with her head.
It wasn't. There wasn't cursing in it.
She's like banging herself with a cross and
No,
shit.
not The Exorcist. You keep
God
getting them
damn it.
confused. The Exorcist is rated R.
Okay,
Poltergeist,
I'm like-
Carrie Ann, PG.
that was PG.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Wasn't Ghostbusters, for Christ's sake.
Well, it was PG.
Littles. I guess there was no swear words in that, was
Nope,
there?
no swear words. Outside of the meat pulling from the face, there wasn't too much graphic. It was just bright lights.
Never thought
That
about
one scene where he's eating the chicken and then the maggots come out,
That's
and then
the
the
steak.
guy starts washing
peeling
his
his
face.
face
And
off.
that
Yeah.
is the worst part of the movie
Yeah, it's just very
until the
suspenseful.
skeletons start
In the
popping. But
pool.
even that wasn't that bad. But it was on the other night, and I caught the tail end of it, and I was like, oh, I don't remember.
I
why
would
this
say
movie was
probably
scary.
like because of my age being young, like Friday 13th.
Okay.
That was probably a scary one.
Yep.
And then maybe like the first Nightmare on Elm Street. Because it was
Nightmare on
just
Elm Street was scary.
it was just so different.
Yeah, that was scary. But I'm trying to think as an adult, what's the scariest movie?
Dude, as a young adult,
Mhm.
I want to say it was scary, but it was so different. No matter what anybody says, I ran a fucking video store and
What?
I had people come
You
in.
can say
and be
Blair
like,
Witch again.
Blair Witch.
I knew you were gonna say that. You say that every time.
It's absolutely because it was the original documentary film.
Yeah. I think the ones I'm blanking. It's got the couple
Conjuring.
Conjuring.
Those things are fucked. So
Because
like
I get
now,
freaked out with like good versus evil.
Yeah,
Like that
now-
freaks me out.
yeah, those movies now,
Yeah.
even still, I'm like, come on.
So a lot of these movies, I have not heard
Blair
of
Witch was
before.
great. Yeah, absolutely.
No, Blair Witch scared me, but mostly because I saw it in a movie theater.
So again, it was out in the movies. That was like one of the number one grossing movies of like, because they made it with like, they literally, if you go back and watch the documentaries on
Yeah.
it, they like charged up credit cards and they made it for like $100,000.
Right.
Right.
I don't even think that
People
was that
would
much.
come in. I ran a little video store.
Yeah,
Backstory. I
and
ran a
ask
little
you for
video
the
store
documentary.
and be like, no, this is true because they also did little shows on TV on like Discover or whatever it was back then,
Yeah.
AP or whatever it was, and they do little background like we're in this town, and they literally pumped this fucking thing up,
Right.
and then they all died
In the movie.
in the movie,
Yeah.
right?
Well, yeah, they all died.
And they released all that
Because they find
shit
the film and
leading
that's
up
what-
to it,
Yeah.
right?
They did a great job.
Dude, they did awesome. And that was what came out. That was what put out like Paranormal Activity, like 1 through 4 or 5.
Oh, yeah.
The
Those
first
are
like
pretty good too.
the first 1 or 2 were pretty fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Right? And you go, eh. So yeah,
was
I
it
mean
called? What was it
Julia said Amityville
Horror?
Horror. Great book. Yeah.
It's a book.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I don't know. There's a bunch of them.
Blair Witch. What year did that come out?
90. I wasn't out of college yet, so I graduated my undergrad in 2000, so like 98 maybe.
Why does it take 2016? That's
I think it was like 98.
Curse of Blair Witch. Is it the Curse of Blair
It's
Witch?
just Blair Witch. The Curse of
So-
Blair Witch is after that.
So, but they say Blair Witch is 2016. The Care Blair Witch. Let's see, Blair Witch. Wait,
It's just the Blair Witch.
I don't know. I'm putting Blair Witch in. I don't know. It's weird.
No, it's all
Blair
good.
Witch Project, 1999.
Okay, 99. Yeah, because I left that
But they call it
graduated
the Blair Witch Project, not
Yeah,
just
that's
Blair
what it was.
Because that's
Yeah.
how. Because then they have Blair Witch was in 2016. Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2 was in 2000. Horrible, by the way.
Julia. Yeah, that
Um,
second one was dumb. I mean, but it just didn't it didn't have that shock factor to it because it literally
It
was,
was it.
so
followed-
new and it
It
hadn't been
followed too
done.
scary of a movie for it to be good.
Like people fucking walked out of that thing were like, what the fuck did I just watch? And there was no answer. At the end of it, like the dude's standing in the corner and he's just fucking he just dies.
And
Or
then
no, she dies.
She gets hit and the camera falls with her, and I'm like, oh my god,
And that's the
horrible.
end of the fucking movie. Think about the ending. Like you always want a good, at least a positive ending.
Really good scary movies don't have a good ending because you always think they've settled everything, and then something pops up right at the very end that they don't catch it. Lets you know the killer's still alive,
Yep.
or the
The
demon's still around,
still there.
or
That's
you
the
know.
Conjuring kind of shit.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, go through the
So,
rest
okay,
of them. Sorry.
so I've not heard of this one. This one is called The Hunt, and it is
GG, exactly.
what?
She said, I thought the Blair Witch was real.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It was. The way they filmed it, it was like they took their video camera.
It was handycam shit.
Yeah.
They didn't have. This is before iPhones and before cell phones.
So have you heard of the movie The Hunt? They said it's one of the last movies to come out in theaters before the pandemic hit in 2020.
I think it rings a bell, but
Political
you can
satire,
share it if you want to. If you have something to share for an image.
I mean, I have a picture, but I don't know that that's going to help.
You can at least share that.
Yeah. So The Hunt. It's
Oh, this
Universal-
is the one where they're. Yeah, this is the one where it was like originally like Democrats, Republicans, and they
where they're
pulled this
getting
back.
hunted because it does say the political satire.
Yeah. And
It
they
says
remember
the
they
political
killed
satire
it for a
mixes
bit.
The Hunger Games essentials with liberal elitism
Yep.
and far right extremists for somewhat messy and completely troubling depiction of current times.
Right.
Another one was this one looks freaky AF.
Midsummer's Night.
No, just Midsommar. SOMMAR.
I think it's Is this the one where they all have fucking like?
Well, this is the
Scroll
one
down.
where
Yeah, they're all going out and they all get like the fucking wreaths.
and they go to that
Nope.
camp
I think you have the same. I read it last night.
in Sweden, in small town for the Midsummer Festival,
And they all end up getting fucking.
I guess they get eaten or something. I don't know. But everybody keeps dying. And then you have one called His House.
Don't know what
It's
that
on
is.
Netflix.
His House.
His House, brilliantly crafted and remarkably original. His House subverts the expected horror movie tropes and presents a film unlike any before it.
I don't think so. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. The movie follows a South Sudan couple who manages to escape the throes of war in their
Sudanese.
home. Only come to
I might
England
need
and
to go to
discover that they're
Sudan.
dealing with a new threat, the supernatural variation. So I don't know. We may have to check it out during the day.
What other big ones are out there that you can
So
see?
this one I've heard of it, but I didn't. The Train to Busan. I guess
Oh, that's a Japanese horror. That's like a zombie movie. Japanese zombie.
that
movie.
one's on there. Us, which that did look creepy.
So we still haven't even
seen
seen
it,
that one
I'm
because
too freaked out.
Beth needs to watch horror, like true horror movies during the day.
Yep, daylight.
Yep.
And watch something funny afterwards. Insidious, which I agree with. That's pretty
Yep.
good. And then I'll stop at The Witch.
The Witch. Which one's that?
The Witch is
Have you watched that one?
I don't think so. The Witch is set in 17th century New England and follows a Puritan family who is quick to blame the disappearance of their son on their daughter. Suspecting she is a witch, they battle between their familial bond and a dark force that might prove more powerful.
We did finish that series on Netflix.
Oh, yes.
We finished. What was it called again?
Fear Street.
Fear Street, and it was 16. The last one was 1666.
Right.
It was pretty good.
It
and
was
it
good.
takes it like goes back
The
to
first half of it is set in the 1666,
And then it
and the last half
flashes
flashes
back
back
to
to
the
the 1980
1994,
something,
94?
something like
the
that.
original, like the start of it.
It was really good, and that was
So Halloween, it's not like there's not a lot of swearing. So if you have kids and you want to watch that, it is
it's pretty gory though.
spooky, gory,
It's
but it's
gory.
not a lot of like. It's not over the top. It's not.
It's pretty gory.
Well, the one girl getting her head through the. Okay,
yeah,
that's
no,
kind of gory.
it's all gory.
Like
'cause
she
if you
gets
think about when
Her
he
head
chops that
run through
kid's-
a fucking bread slicer.
when he chops that kid's head with the axe, the
That's-
one wearing glasses. I mean,
The
it's
bread
pretty-
slicer was way worse.
Oh no, that one I was like, oh god, I never need to
that
see that
poor
again.
girl. She didn't see it coming.
So in the Fear Streets are
We have not
by,
watched Midnight Mass yet, and I have it on my.
What is Midnight Mass?
It's on. I think it just came out like in the past week or two. So
So we'll stop
Jessica
there.
say about a mind fuck. Let's see.
Deliverance they have on here, and I was like, that's not scary. That's just disturbing. Because it wasn't really scary, was it? As much as it was just brutally.
Which one gave you nightmares, Jessica? I'm trying to go back through the notes real quick. I'm going back and put it out there.
I think she's probably talking about Blair Witch.
Oh, that one. Okay, cool. Yeah. So that, I mean, if that's the case, yeah. I mean, go back and watch it. If you think
Yes,
about it,
and the spoofs of Blair Witch were pretty damn funny. But a lot of those spoofs are good because I think they even spoofed it in the scary.
they did the scary movie or whatever. But
And they have that.
Javon did call out a very good scary movie.
What?
He said Teeth. If you don't know what Teeth is,
I'm wondering if it's on here
it's basically
because
where
they do have one called Hereditary.
Nope. Well, I guess it may be.
Similar.
Hereditary's like kind of creepy. Like,
Well, the grandmother
girl
dies
looks
and
like
the little
she has,
girl
like,
starts to change
some
into
weird-
something.
yeah. But Teeth is literally like the girl's vagina is full of teeth, and it
What?
eats people.
Oh, that's why it's scary to dudes.
Fuck yeah, he said it's emasculating to all men.
So we'll stop there. There's a couple. There's a ton
Yeah,
other.
that's good.
So we'll
So
stop
on
there.
top of that, real quick,
we'll stop at
Discovery
Hereditary.
Channel, Discovery Plus, I think that's where it's at.
Discovery Plus.
Um,
I don't. It might be on
Zach Baggins.
Baggins Haunted Museum.
Yeah, we watched those. They're actually what's the
Scared crap
producer's
out of me.
name?
I'm looking.
God damn it. Eli Roth.
Yes.
Eli Roth. So we've been to Zach Baggins Haunted Museum in
Vegas.
And
It was really
awesome.
cool.
We went in like 2018, 16,
Somewhere around there.
17, right before we moved here.
Yeah.
And
17, I think.
got all the haunted shit, all the cool
It's
dolls.
really cool.
and
It's a
got all
really
the
cool
stuff.
experience if you're into that shit and you go to
Yeah.
Vegas.
And we are
do
definitely
it.
into that shit.
Yeah,
We love
definitely do it. It was worth it.
it. Yeah, we don't gamble, so we definitely did off.
Shows and food
Yeah.
and hiking.
But Eli Roth started doing shows like
He does a show where he talks about horror in our culture and all these different.
and then they apply a story
Well,
to
so
one of the
this
things.
is based off of an object in his museum, and
The first
he
one
said
was
the
about a
first one
haunted house.
Was about a haunted dollhouse.
Yeah,
But what he said is he
Haunted
got
house,
his
haunted dollhouse, sorry.
they came up with the story based off of the, I don't know what you call
The
it. when
lore
people-
behind it?
Well, no, when she touched it and she can kind of see everything that's gone through the house.
Or like an empath or something
Yeah,
like
empath.
that.
Thank you. And she gave him bits and pieces, and that's where they came up with the idea to make it like this family buys this house and what it does to their family. And
It scared the shit out of Beth.
did scare me.
And we watched it at like 10 o'clock at night, which is unusual for us.
Yeah, because we didn't think it was gonna be that scary. We thought it was gonna be like
I wasn't really that scared, but it was creepy.
Well, it
like there was like
scared me,
demons in the
like,
back. And
it
the-
was just it
Eli
struck
Roth
me in a
did
point-
Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
So if you go back and watch that, it's like by today's standards, it's a spoof on scary movies, but it's still a scary movie.
It's not a spoof on scary.
Well,
Oh,
they put all
Cabin
the
in Woods.
tropes,
Yeah,
if you will,
Cabin
like
in the
all
Woods. I
like
thought you were
kind
talking
of.
about this. So this was surprising. Like I thought it was just gonna be talking about an object and people talking about the history of the object. I didn't
I did too.
realize
They
it
were
was
gonna put a
going to be
story behind
like
it. A reenactment, if you will.
right. Like
Right.
there's another one
We haven't
that's already
watched it
out there. We haven't watched it because I'm like we're gonna have to watch that on
Let's
Sunday.
see that on Sunday when you get home.
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch it on Sunday because I was like, if they're gonna be, because like they're pretty intense. They're only like 20 to 30 minutes long because there's no commercials. But yeah,
Logan going to bed. Can we stop talking about teeth? We're done talking about teeth.
don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Hey, lastly, or not lastly, but a couple of more entertainment things. So I headed to Denmark on my Netflix adventure.
Okay.
I hadn't been there in a short bit. The squid fucking show that I talked about a month ago
Yeah.
is still going through the roof, right?
Is that the one
Still
with the game?
number one.
The
Yeah,
game
it's still
that's
number
not-
one. Yeah. There's all sorts of spoiler shit out there, but that's not what I'm talking about. This one is called The Chestnut Man.
Interesting.
It is interesting. So in Denmark, they make chestnut men. I even Googled this shit. I was like, is this a fucking thing?
They make what?
Chestnut men. They have chestnuts. They make little dudes out of chestnuts.
Oh,
Right?
that's funny.
So they made a whole goddamn serial killer movie about the chestnut
Does
man.
the chestnut man come to life and starts?
No, he leaves chestnut men.
Oh, when he
around.
murders people.
So he murders people.
Oh,
It's
okay.
pretty good. I keep falling asleep during it though. But anyway, it's a pretty good like psychological serial killer chase the dude down
Yep.
show. I think it's like 8 episodes long, so I'm like
Mm.
4 in.
Huh.
I have to go back. I'm like 3.5 in. I fell asleep last night at like 1:00, and I was like, "Fuck." But anyway, go check that out. Serial Killers on the Loose. And then Beth has
I am super excited. CSI Vegas
Yep.
debuted tonight. It's
debuted.
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 Debuted?
Debuted.
Whatever. Debuted. I like that better. Debuted tonight. And it's called CSI Vegas Legacy.
Oh,
And it's got
Legacy. I didn't
Gil
know that.
Grissom and Sarah, I can't think of her last name. The two, like the
Are
couple.
they getting back
they're
together?
in it. Well, they got back together at the end of the series.
Oh,
Remember, she went
I
out in
missed
the
that.
boat and found
She
him.
went on a walkabout.
Yeah, and found him. Went and found him so that she could
Oh,
be
I
with
don't
him.
remember that because
Yeah.
that was like fucking 20 years ago.
No, it wasn't that long ago.
Kind
But
of feels like it.
so they're back. And it starts off, I guess.
Were any of you guys into CSI?
I love
Las
CSI.
Vegas,
Like I
or-
watched,
Where were they all at? New York, Las Vegas,
and then they had
LA,
CSI. Where it was the
New
computer one.
Orleans.
Nope, that you're thinking of NCIS.
Omaha,
No, shut up. No, don't be silly.
Rhode Island.
Gregory, you're doing it again. Stop. So this one, they're coming back, and I guess there's some problems. They're worried that if they don't figure some stuff out, they're gonna let all these criminals back loose. So it's gonna be good, I think. I don't know. We might have to watch it tonight.
Lloyd said, "Have you checked the Urban Meyer version of Dancing with the Stars?
No,
You seen Urban Meyer?
no.
So he's the head coach of what fucking football team that I don't care about. I don't know if it's Panthers or something like that.
Red Verity. I have not, Julia. Should I check
So
it out?
he is. So he got busted the other day. So they went out. He's the head coach of a pro football team.
Okay.
Goes out to his own bar.
He owns a bar.
He's married.
Okay.
Goes out, gets fucking hammered.
Okay.
Shit face hammered.
Okay.
There's video of him doing this.
Okay.
College girls grinding on him. He's got his hands down between their legs and shit
Shut
like that.
up. I mean, they're of age, so and he's not their coach.
He's married, bro.
Well, I mean, that in that sense.
I mean,
is
on top
wrong.
of that,
In that sense,
like
it's
if you're
wrong.
a single dude, you're like, hey,
I mean, in
John,
that sense, it's
I'm
wrong.
John Gruden. I'm single.
In that sense,
Is he
it's
single? I don't
wrong.
know.
But they're of age and consenting. But I mean, his wife is going to hang him by his balls.
He came
and
out and
take all his
apologized.
money,
Then
but
literally the next morning when we woke up, he's like, oh my God, somebody got video of that. Oh my God, it's the 21st fucking century and
Yeah.
people have cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
You fucking dumb
he
bitch.
wasn't dumb. He was drunk and horny, apparently. So drunk and horny overrode brain.
Just saying. Jaguars. Thank you. Jacksonville Jaguars.
So
Just had to throw that out there.
I was kind of
Silent patient. What's that? Write that down, Beth. Go read that.
well, because okay, so Verity.
What?
Verity was one she said, and then Silent Patient. Now, are these scared? Like, can I not read these? before
She
I go to
reads
bed?
vampire sex books. So, I mean, like they're banging each other, like vampires banging each other. And I'm not talking. What do you read? You read all sorts of fucking crazy shit.
I'm not. I'll
You're,
read anything.
you're like a
that's
sexual
good.
deviant when it comes to reading.
So there was a post that said, like it was a post that said, it was a review that said the book was really good until the sex parts, and then I felt like I was reading porn, so I took off 2 stars. And somebody was like, "Please tell me the name of the book," and I was like,
I
That is
added
me.
2 stars because they
'Cause
added
they had
porn
porn.
to the.
"Yeah," because they had great sex scenes.
You're-
Oh, sex book, but also thriller. Those are good.
Waka, waka, wow, wow.
Okay, so I wrote those both down. So let me.
She circles them like.
Dee, 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 and reading them. I have a plane ride there, and I have a plane ride back.
Jesus Christ.
And if Stephanie's
Beth,
boyfriends come
You
over,
feel good.
if Steph's boyfriend comes over during the weekend, I'll be reading then too, because
I know
with-
Steph's
with
boyfriend.
earbuds in my
so
ears.
he better not be doing that when you're there.
What? They're adults. They can do whenever they want as long as they don't do it in front of me. I don't need to see either of them. I mean, I've seen Steph naked before, but I don't need to see them naked together.
Don't want to see him
No.
naked.
Okay,
Went
so
through the change. And
this is really cute. You can turn it on. So
Right.
canine with 13-inch ears breaks the Guinness World Record for the longest ears on a dog.
he's very cute. Holy shit. What is that? A basset hound?
She's a
She?
coonhound. Let's see, what is she?
That's awesome.
Oh, I'll find the one where there's video of her.
We've got 2 world record dogs tonight.
There's video of her as a
So-
puppy, and her ears, because she's so short, her ears already touch the ground.
I heard I was listening to the audio when you were playing it,
There she is again.
and she said she'll like if her ears get dirty, she like just
She's
puts them in her mouth
self-cleaning.
and
Well,
cleans
she
her
goes.
ears.
She's pretty much self-cleaning because if she gets them in her food, she cleans them when she drinks her water. But if she doesn't drink water, then she just
So
licks her
cute.
ears clean. So yeah, she broke the. Let's see, is there another
True
picture?
Blood, yes, we've seen True Blood.
I
We
love
watched the
True
whole
Blood.
thing all the way through, bro.
You know, probably should watch it again because it's been forever.
They'll come out in like another 10 years and do it.
And I did read like, there's a ton of those
Anna
books,
Paquin
and I
will
think,
need some extra money.
I think. Well, no, she's in a different series now on
doesn't
Amazon
matter.
Prime.
She'll run out
But
of fucking money.
I did read like 5 of the 20 books or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's right. I
Yeah.
remember back in the day.
This is her, but there's video. I'll find the video and I'll post it because it's the chick from CNN. She always does those cute videos.
Lloyd, the record is 13.5 inches, right?
13 point.
I think it's 5
See.
inches. So measure your dog's ears, man. I think it's hilarious.
It's 13 point something. It says 13 there, but each of them are 13.38.
13.38. Measure your dog's ears. My dog, for my feel good, is equally as cool.
Cute.
Only this golden retriever,
And she loves staring at herself, just so you know.
I'm pretty sure this golden retriever is going to want to as well. So, we've got two great feel goods. This is golden retriever named Finley,
Oh, that's a great name.
right? Who has broken the world record for holding the most tennis balls in his mouth and now has his own entry into the Guinness Book of World Records. So
What has he got in there?
I'm trying to get this dumbass.
See, and I would never let my dog do that because there's that folklore.
The
There's
the Oprah Winfrey
what do you
thing
call
where the
them when
fucking dog
there's a
choked on
tall
the
tale
tennis ball.
about her dog?
7-year-old
golden
pooch named
retriever.
Finley can fit a whopping 6 tennis balls in
Oh
his
my
mouth at
gosh.
once. It's just cool as shit. We have a golden retriever that I definitely have an affinity. We've had fucking
He's our third. And then we have a golden
damn,
doodle.
that's right, yeah. Our third golden retriever, and it's just cute as shit. You can't get that out of your brain. Just one of my favorite. Like when I was playing with Bomber earlier, just chasing tennis balls, and I'm like,
He's not real big into tennis balls like a lot of golden
it's only
retrievers.
once in a while.
Yeah.
He gets a wild hair up his
He'd
ass.
rather
just
like
He'd like-
chew on stuff, sticks.
and he'd rather like hold a rope and bite your hand
Pull it.
off.
Well, jerk your arm out of your shoulder.
That too. Yeah. So
That's
labs
cute.
rule, Julia or Gigi. Labs are great. We're golden retriever people.
They're both fantastic.
They're both amazing.
Any dog in my book is fantastic.
Hell
Even the stinky, smelly, ugly one.
We had one of those.
His name was Breeze.
Breeze. We adopted him or rescued him at 9 years old. He had like no teeth.
And he was stinky
He
AF.
washed that
Even when you bathed him,
fucker all the time.
he stunk so bad.
He
But he's
was
so sweet.
He was the sweetest. We rescued him. We had him for 3 years.
Yeah.
He was a good dog. So today in history, 1960, the American adventure film Spartacus came out, directed by Stanley Kubrick and starring Kirk Douglas. Think about that. Like that's old school. So I don't have a picture for it, but it's just one of those things. It's like it was a great movie. At its world premiere, it won several Academy
Lloyd has a
Awards,
Great Dane. Holy crap, those dogs
Yeah.
are big. 185 pounds.
including Best
Sorry.
Supporting Actor. Or it won several Academy Awards, including Best Supporting Actor for Peter. That's Ustinov.
I have never seen it. I know the movie because I mean everybody's seen that picture of Kirk Douglas
Yeah.
where he's like looking up at something, and but I've never seen it. Maybe I should check it out sometime.
Lloyd, Hawk said, Lloyd, I've had 5 over a lifetime. They just don't live that long.
Yeah,
That's-
the big Great Danes.
Sometimes that's a golden retriever thing too. Sometimes we only get like 9 years,
Yeah,
or we can get 12.
yeah.
It
I don't,
just depends.
I don't think we've gone past 12 with our Goldens.
And they are like anybody, like all of us. We're all. I think most of us in this kind of environment,
Circle.
yeah, this circle of friends and everything else are definitely dog people. So
Yeah.
we take care of everything we can. So with that, cheers. We love you guys. Thank you so much
you
for hanging
guys.
out with us on a Wednesday night. Say goodbye to Beth.
I miss you on
She'll have
Friday.
a substitute, probably a goddamn Dracula or some shit like that on Friday. Go hit the like and subscribe button if you don't mind, guys. Check it out. Check us out on iTunes. Please give us a 5-star review and write a little something about like Beth. Just be like, she's the hottest girl ever. Like, I don't know how she puts up with
She
Greg.
puts up with Gregory really well.
All those sorts of things. It's all good. Chuck, you're on, you dick. You were fucking creeping. Yep. So
Love you, Chuckles.
with that, thanks to our military first responders. Without you, we can't do this. Ian, come get a beer. You're asleep probably, motherfucker. Evan Haley, we miss you. And I will catch you guys on Friday. We'll try and do a call-in show or something like that.
Definitely.
Cheers, y'all.
Definitely.
Have a great
Good luck on
night.
Friday.
Thanks, babe.
Bye, guys.